Ski jumping is a dangerous sport. Moreover, it's extremely challenging to pull off a perfect jump. Absolute focus is crucial. Even a tiny mistake can cause the entire jump to fail. The hills are large, leading to significant acceleration, and jumps cover a great distance. It can be seen as an act of bravery. It's not rare that athletes may soar to great heights in one season and easily fall in the next. The greatest ski jumpers in history have dominated the World Cup for a certain period and fell all of a sudden. But every jump appears identical to the audience as the athletes repetitively go through the same process over and over and over. But what could cause them to suddenly stumble in their performance? What exactly makes ski jumping so challenging?
Kommer bra ut.
Ja, så stikker han ut her, Stefan Kraft! For en utrolig lengde!
In 2017, the world record has been set at a distance of 253 meters. It takes an incredible alignment of numerous elements to execute a jump of such perfection. About 70 years ago, ski jumping might have appeared as an act of foolishness. With no protective gear, athletes endeavor to jump the farthest distance possible. The first recorded ski jump dates back to 1808, when Olaf Rye reached a distance of 10 meters. With larger hills and greater emphasis on analysis and physics, ski jumping rapidly evolved into a science. Today, victory in ski jumping is determined by an intricate web of details. Every detail must be meticulously fine-tuned. The duration of a ski jump, from the push-off to landing, typically lasts around 10 seconds. And can be divided into 4 distinct phases. The in-run is the phase during which athletes must generate as much speed as possible. They strive to achieve a balanced position while maintaining a low profile to minimize air resistance. The skis create friction and decrease speed, so it's essential to avoid touching the sides of the track, and it requires 100% focus for the next phase. The takeoff. Ski jumping is aptly named, as the key to reaching long distances is in the takeoff phase. As athletes transition from the in-run, the centrifugal force increases and the tension in their muscles builds. They must maintain their position and store that tension, releasing it at just the right moment. Even a tiny delay of a few milliseconds or an early release can significantly affect the outcome of the jump. Ski jumping might be an act of precision. Additionally, straightening up the body can lead to increased air friction, so the ski jumper must keep their upper body low. The jump requires a forward motion to initiate the forward rotation, which is an unnatural maneuver to execute. In the flight phase of a ski jump, athletes enter a hazardous moment where they become one with the surrounding air. The athlete, the skis, and the air create an inherently unstable system, constantly threatened by decentralizing forces that could derail their jump at any moment. Ski jumping is not just about reaching great distances, but also about performing with style. A telemark landing, in which the athlete lands one ski in front of the other, can earn more points and potentially determine the winner. However, as the jump distance increases, the landing becomes more challenging. The farther beyond the construction point the athletes travel, the greater the forces exerted on them, making it more difficult to execute a successful landing. The movements from pushing off to landing happen almost subconsciously. It requires a great deal of practice to automate these procedures and perform them without conscious effort during the jump. The World Cup has been hosted at 64 different locations around the globe, and each hill has its unique characteristics. In ski jumping, small details can determine the winner. Even a slight difference of half a degree on the table can make all the difference. Despite the ski jumper having the necessary elements in place, the wind remains an unpredictable factor in the equation. It requires the ski jumper to maintain perfect balance throughout the entire process and adapt to the conditions in the air. In every jump, they are essentially diving into the unknown.
Ja, Skispringen hat natürlich was mit Überwindung zu tun. Den Körperschwerpunkt einfach in der Absprungbewegung sehr weit nach vorne zu legen. In dem Moment sträubt sich eigentlich alles in einem dagegen, das zu tun, weil es unnatürlich ist. Ja, kein Mensch macht das mit 95 km/h, seinen Körper noch nach vorne beschleunigen, das will der Körper nicht. Es gehört unheimlich viel Vertrauen dazu, dass das, was ich tue, richtig ist.
Athletes require a remarkable amount of confidence. Unfortunately, a single misstep or unsuccessful attempt can be enough to shatter their self-confidence.
Im Skispringen, wo die Psyche und das Timing wichtiger ist als die Kraft, dort ist das Überlegenheitsgefühl so unheimlich wichtig. Das Wissen, ich kann und etwas mit Können machen und nicht mit Wollen. Wenn es einfach mal nicht mehr funktioniert oder wenn das Timing weg ist, kannst du dir einreden, fast was du willst, das geht nicht mehr. Und das ist das Elend beim Skispringen, darum sieht man so Riesentiefs, weil so viele Sachen zusammenhängen.
Rebuilding confidence after such a setback can be a long and arduous process.
Warum hast du eigentlich mit Skispringen angefangen? Man denkt sich ja, das ist zu banal jetzt im Spitzensport. Wir müssen schauen, dass wir einfach alles auftrainieren, damit wir mit möglichst wenig Anlauf möglichst weit springen und das noch in einer Situation, wo es zählt. Aber im Bemühen, das zu erreichen, entfernt man sich von den Wurzeln. Warum tue ich das? Warum mache ich das überhaupt? Warum tue ich mir das an?
Der ganz geglückte Sprung ist ein ganzheitliches Gefühl und nicht nur ein Gedanken. Und da unterscheiden sich die Besten, dass sie auch imstande sind, diese Wahrnehmung, die kommen wird, vorher schon herzustellen. Das ist die Kunst des Champions wahrscheinlich, dass er oben sitzt am Balken und merkt, es wird sich jetzt genau so anfühlen.
Ski jumping is a challenging and dangerous sport that demands an exceptional level of skill and focus. It is a demanding sport that requires years of training, dedication, courage, and passion, and can be described best as an act of confidence.
I've been waiting for the moment to arrive. Come stand with me down under the stars at night. Come look with me